Hi Libra, this is your November 2021 spiritual reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started. We have Alethea, the healer, wow, the warrior, and the poet. So it's very, very interesting because I just posted on YouTube the and self on the bottom here. I posted this quote that spoke about how poetry can help enlighten you and help you discover yourself and learn. It's like everything in the dark, you're able to bring it into light through your poetry, and that helps you on this journey of self-discovery, of finding out your truth, of becoming whole. Very, very interesting. It resonated with Virgo's reading that I just posted, but it also resonates with yours, but in a different way. Alethea, for you guys, your healing journey, your spiritual journey right now, there's something very significant about you healing and feeling empowered through accepting your dark and light. Again, if you have strong Virgo in your chart, you might want to check that video out too, because they also had a similar reading. But I feel like you guys, more than them, and you are Libra, Libra is all about balance. You guys are more balanced in the sense that you see the good and bad in life, in yourself. You see the light and dark. Now, what you think of it, that's what your healing journey is all about. But you aren't the kind of people who only see the light and pretend that there's no darkness in the world, or vice versa. You have a very good understanding of that, the fact that balance is required, that nature is balanced, like trees, they bloom, but then, during fall, they let all their leaves go. They let the dead leaves fall. And I feel like you have a very innate understanding when it comes to that sort of balance. And that's why you're able to be, a healer, because you understand, again, because you see, like when you look at a person, you're aware of, how connected they are. Like if they're the kind of person that, is happy all the time, shows themselves as this happy, like successful person, they pretend like failure doesn't exist, or they pretend like things can never go wrong. You have a good understanding that they are repressing that side, or there's something within themselves that they're ashamed of, like they're afraid of failing. And you're able to see that and help them. But I don't feel like you help them directly. With poet and warrior coming out together, I feel like you're like this divine warrior, that you get your message across. You help people through your words, again, for some of you, it is actually poetry, or for others, it's you singing or using music, creating a blog, writing a book. But there's something about you and your word, the way you're able to phrase sentences, the way you're able to put forth these ideas, is very helpful for people, and it resonates with people, and it's like you're able to draw them in, and by reading your work, they get inspired, and it's a very healing process. We'll clarify a little bit of what exactly, this path of healing is for you guys. But in a way, it's like the more you heal others, you heal yourself. Or it's through your art, not only are you able to heal and discover yourself, but you help other people do the same by sharing it, by putting your work out there. But yeah, that quote that I posted, in a way, I feel like it actually even resonates more with you guys. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and Seven of Cups. So it does feel like for a lot of you, again, this creativity is a significant part of your destiny, and that's why it's actually something that if you're willing to put out there, you can gain a lot of abundance from. Like, this could be something that you do as a career. You could, become a writer, a musician, again, create a blog, create, a YouTube channel, whatever it is, it can become your source of income because it's what you're destined to do. And, whatever, as long as we're following our destiny, the abundance, the universe provides us with everything that we need. So it's like that's their way of awarding us for sticking on our path and doing what our soul came here to do. King of Cups, there's something about you. And it is always through art that you're able to truly express your heart and your emotions and your subconscious mind, right? Things that you aren't fully aware of, they come out, you come face to face with them through your art. And for those of you where you have this ability and you haven't tapped into it, or you've put it off for a very, very long time, it's time to get back into it. Yeah, it seems like this next cycle for you guys, your spiritual growth, has a lot to do with embracing your art. And for a lot of you, once you do put your work out there and once you get back into it, I feel like things take off for you very, very quickly. Like, people recognize your work quickly. They are drawn to you. Like, if you start a blog, you're gonna have a lot of viewers almost immediately. And with Magician being here, someone was talking about Grant Morrison, I think. He has a YouTube video about chaos magic, but he talks about how he would write comics, and there would be a character that resembled, that symbolized him, and everything that happened in his writing happened to him in real life. And I feel like this is something that you guys are able to use not only to heal yourself and others, but to manifest a reality. Yeah, it feels like for you guys, your word and your art is very, very powerful. So yeah, definitely look up that video on YouTube, because it's, if this is something you're interested in, if you like to write comics, or you like to write stories, make yourself a character and have them live the life that you want to manifest. And watch how your life changes and how you begin to actually experience those events in your own life. With the Queen of Wands being here, again, this is all about your creativity, you stepping into your power, you embodying your spiritual truth is strongly tied to your art. And that doesn't mean that like this is all that you do, but this is a significant part of your journey. So again, if you've never experimented, you might want to like try to write poetry, or pick up colored pencils and draw, or paint, or write a song, draw comics, whatever creative path you're drawn towards, go for it, because again, this is a big part of your spiritual journey at the moment. All right, Libra. All right, we have fruition and sovereignty. So Also, Teal Swan, she posted a video about how important your word is. And for you guys, I feel like even, you know, for everyone, this is important, but being a Libra, it's very vital that you protect your word and that you only use it for you, not against you, or for others and not against them. Like I was saying, you're able to use your word to manifest anything that you desire, as long as you're keeping your word honorable and pure and connected to your higher self. So make sure that, you know, whenever you're making any promises, you follow through. Make sure that you're always speaking your truth. Because whatever you put out there energetically through your word or your writing comes to fruition. You could even give that you could even test that out, like, however way you want. But there was someone talking about how, like, they were rushing to a meeting and they decided to test this during that moment. And so they would think like, oh, I'm going to be late. I'm going to have to like explain why I was late. And she was saying how they were hitting every red light. And then she started saying, no, I'm going to make it on time. Like, things are going to work out. And she ended up getting there on time. And like from then on, all the lights were green for her. And it seemed like everyone was getting out of her way. And I feel like you guys have that power as well. And that's something that you're meant to be experimenting with and pursuing in this life. So definitely keep that in mind. Your word and how you use it, especially in a creative matter, is very, very, very powerful. All right, Libra, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.